Well, it's that time of year again where I sit down here with you guys and make a video about upcoming city builders in 2023. I thought we'd try a little bit of a different style this time. I'm gonna have my face on the screen at times as we talk about these games. It should be good. Let me know if it works for you. Let me know if it doesn't work for you, which is totally understandable. I've curated a list of 5 upcoming city builder titles that hopefully you're as excited about as I am, and I promise there's a reason for the dress, okay? We're gonna get to the reason for the dress. I'm not just worshipping our Lord and Savior Cthulhu today. First on our list is Gord. Gord is an upcoming dark fantasy strategy game from developer Covenant. With heavy Slavic mythology influences, Gord brings a new edge to the genre of city builder by implementing a much more hands-on approach to community management. By speaking to your villagers and investigating their concerns in the form of quests, you ensure the continued growth and well-being of your town. But like a lot of new titles in this market, conflict is present and dangerous. Villagers must be ready to take on the strange creatures that lurk within their world. Each villager has unique personality points that can be developed, along with a versatile set of abilities that can be enhanced further by divine power. Exploring the surrounding map offers the chance to find powerful loot and equipment, but will be guarded by the beasts and monsters that inhabit this world. Other raiders pose a threat much closer to home, and the fight should probably be taken to them before it's brought to you. Honestly, I'm super excited for this game. This one's been on my radar for almost a year, and every single bit of information that gets released about it just gets me more excited for it. For example, after conflict, your villagers need healing, not just from physical wounds, but potential mental ones as well. Seeing a family member in a perilous situation can leave a mark, just as a blade or tooth would. World building is obviously something that I feel very strongly about, and with every bit of information they keep posting on their Twitter about this game, whether it's bits of world lore or concept art, just I want the game. The possibility of me making a dedicated Gord lore video is extremely high, so fingers crossed we actually get a release date on this one soon, because I keep looking at the artwork and it's so beautiful. Like, the lighting and everything is just so gorgeous and stunning, and I'm so interested in the world building. It's just something I'm passionate about. Okay, clearly I'm passionate about world building, and this game seems to have a lot of it. Also, I'm noticing this trend, and I've mentioned this before in the Manor Lords video, that conflict in city builders is starting to become a really regular feature. And I'm keen for that, because it adds just such an element of something that you can't control, and that's where the possibility for chaos therein lies, and therefore story progression and development. I'm really excited for Gord. There's gonna be a lot of Gord content on this channel, just so you know. Our next title is Thrive, Heavy Lies the Crown. I chose to feature this game for a few reasons. That title is epic. It's a return to classic city builder roots, and they use the Oxford comma in this trailer. We stand the Oxford comma in this house. Thrive places you in charge of a new town after the old ruler was defeated by the fog referred to as the Walgrim. With the threat of this environmental danger looming over you, your choices defined the kind of leader you become. Thrive looks super interactive in terms of story choices given to the player, and a lot of the marketing material pitches it as a co-op endeavor. The Steam page reads that up to 4 friends can join you in your game, and in a trailer posted on September 2nd, 2022, we seem to have our first look at that mechanic. Co-op city builders have been talked about a lot. Now, I personally don't have a whole lot of experience with them, but I'd be keen to try them out with trusted friends. I can only imagine the chaos that this would cause on stream. I'm really interested to see how Thrive sets itself apart from other city builders. I really love that we seem to get different building designs based on our chosen leadership style. That offers a level of autonomy that is obviously more difficult for them to put in the game, but I so appreciate the extra effort that takes, and I'm gonna be in line for it. I'll be keeping an eye on Thrive, so you may see that pop up on stream at some point in the future, but I'm not playing with members of chat. You all have broken me. Up next is another title I've had my eye on all year. It's Terra Nil from Free Lives and Devolver Digital. This reverse city builder focuses on the rebuild of a barren earth into a greenery wonderland. First things first, I was not expecting this to have such a wholesome, heartwarming trailer. The specific mention of parrots absolutely endeared me to this game right off the bat.
Parrots flit beneath the verdant canopy, while fish frolic in the abundant coral reefs.
And honestly, Terra Nil's demo is the only one that I've replayed over and over again. It's probably one of the best produced demos I've ever seen in my life. It is so satisfying to play. This game was obviously built to feel good, and I'm so excited to have some other levels to play. Now that I've gotten pretty used to the demo levels, though, I do appreciate the randomly generated map each time in the demo, so I'm not just replaying the same thing over and over again, but it's so much fun. And it's so good and it's just so beautiful, and I was genuinely a little bit moved by it. There's something about the art style and the really calming soundtrack and palette of this game that is just designed to make you feel at ease. We also definitely have puzzle elements in Terra Nil, which is always fun. The playstyle brought back memories of File Under Kingdom and Settlement Survival, if you're familiar with those titles, in the way of budgeting your actions against a currency. Now, I'm not brilliant at this kind of strategy, but I did manage to bumble my way through the demo a couple of times and greatly enjoyed my time in this space. I really think that this is going to be one satisfying game when it comes out, and I for one look forward to saving the world from us. Our next title is the reason I'm wearing this dress, Surviving the Abyss from Rocket Flair Studios and Paradox Arc, coming out super soon in January 2023. Set in 1976, you've been sent to the depths of the ocean to manage a deep-sea science facility to perfect cloning. Now, I'm not 100% sure why a human clone has to be created in the scariest environment known to mankind, but when the description of the game goes on to talk about keeping your population sane and obedient, I think it's safe to say that we're playing fast and loose with the ethics of the situation. Speaking of fast and loose, this is possibly the only game trailer I've watched recently that scared the shit out of me. I do okay with ocean stuff, Subnautica didn't affect me too badly, but then we get to this frame, and what's this dangly thing here? Why is it glitching in and out of existence? It has hands! The darkness is billed as our greatest enemy in Abyss, but I'd like to propose that whatever the heck that is could also vie for the title. With the inbuilt event system, Abyss looks like a really involved title. I'm all for playing with a little bit of the horror theme within city builders and management games to spice things up a bit. Designing your lab around the inherent challenges of building on the ocean floor means plenty of opportunity for optimal placement of structures, which is something I excel at.
Even the game wants you to build it straight. Is that even connected to the house? Every single time she brings out the road, I am afraid.
Yes. The Steam description leaves us with one parting piece of advice. Darkness is danger. Light is safety. Don't turn off the light. And this wouldn't be a city builder list without an apocalyptic setting. New Cycle takes place after a solar flare devastated civilization as we know it. Shape and lead your people into a brighter future that goes beyond pure survival. I do really enjoy apocalyptic settings for city builders. I think Frostpunk and Endzone are two of my favourite games of all time, and I would argue that they are both apocalyptic settings, Endzone especially. I think they have a really gorgeous potential not only for aesthetics, but morality and introspection on human nature itself. What grabbed me about Cycle was the unique colour palette and art style, and I'm really hoping that Core do build on that to bring us a unique title in a world where everything has become a little bit of a clone of popular releases. This will be Core's first game, so hopefully they've got some fresh ideas in store for us. I do like the look of the disaster system and potentially overland exploration. That's always super interesting to me. So I'm going to be keeping a closer eye on this one and hope we get an update soon. So those are 5 city builder titles I'm really looking forward to coming out next year. I think Gord and Terra Nil are currently topping my list for my most anticipated games, possibly of the year itself. Honestly, I think Terra Nil is a game that I'm going to be really enjoying when it comes out. I've seen Devolver Digital tweeting a lot about it on their Twitter account, and everything they post, I'm just like, this looks super awesome. I am a bit of a... I can't say I'm a green thumb because I have successfully murdered every plant in my care, except for Jeremy. Jeremy is going well. Maybe I am a green thumb. Anyway, I'm definitely a bit of an environmentalist. I care very much about the environment, and this game just kind of ticks all the boxes I wanted to get. It's the kind of thing that I wish I could do in real life. Why aren't we doing this in real life? Where's my little drone that goes around and like picks up rubbish off the streets? But I also think in terms of world building and story and fantasy, Gord has definitely taken my pick from this list. I'm really curious to see which games you guys are excited for. If there's any I missed, please tell me about them in the comments. I do want to be doing some more game content on this channel this year. Let me know if you like this format. I'm not used to having my face on the screen during YouTube videos. Streaming, yes. You guys have to put up with that while I'm streaming. YouTube videos, it's usually just been the voice. But I'm curious to see if this format works for you. Do you feel like this is more personal? Is that what you want from game recommendation videos? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. There is more content on its way. And if you could, pretty please do the little thumbs button. That would be great. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very excited for all of these games. Do make sure to go and wishlist them all over on Steam. And I will see you in the next video. The specific mentions of parrots. That's what they're called. Parrots. Parrots? Yes. Parrots is a word. I've said it too much now.